As we close in on the end of the season, the TSI World Bees welcome the Milton Keynes Lightning to town for their second and final visit of this 2023-2024 season. The Lightning will have all eyes on the playoffs and an upcoming National Cup final soon to be played against the Hull Seahawks, while the Bees, every point counts in that race for the final few playoff spots. They would have liked to have gotten something out of their trip to the Thunderdome last night, with the Lightning flex their muscles in the third period, pulling away 7-5 winners off the back of going 3 for 3 on the power play in the third period last night. They have 2 goals from Rory Herman to thank for that, while Marcel Balaz got his hat-trick to take him to 47 goals for the year for the Bees, and only 6 of Jaroslav Chesky's EPL record for the club. The table as it stands going into tonight's game currently sees the Leeds Knights top it. You have the technical glitch, don't worry about it, sorry. They're on 83 points. The Milton Keynes Lightning sits second on 73. The gap too much to jump now, but the Lightning 23-1 at home on the year, riding that 22-game home winning streak. The Bees currently sit in 8th, tied on points with the Raiders, 2 points ahead of the Solway Sharks, with a game in hand being obviously against the Raiders on Friday night here in the hangar. One score to bring you, which that table isn't updated for just yet. The Sheffield Steel Dogs beating the Telford Tigers this afternoon, 7-6 the final score. Obviously doesn't move anything on the table, it just changes the points. And points mean everything to the Bees right now. They need them desperately if they're to secure a playoff spot. The Lightning, who have just come onto the ice, led out by Will Curlin this evening, are just playing for form ahead of this National Cup final. The 2 teams this evening, we'll do them quickly. Firstly, your home side, the TSI World Bees. They line up as follows. 2, Adam Rossbottom. 5, Ollie Nags. 9, Vanya Antonov. 18, Ryan Webb. 19, Will Stead. 21, Marcel Balaz. 23, Dominic Gabai. 24, Dan Rose. 27, Josh Smith. 29, Gianni Vitali. 65, Harvey Stead. 73, Ed Bradley. 74, Liam Morris. 75, Brendan Baird. And 94, Stuart Mogg. Netminders 36, Brett Shepherd. And 44, Brithen Priest. Vanya Antonov back in the lineup after missing last night's game in Milton Keynes. For the Milton Keynes Lightning, they line up as follows. Number 1, Jordan Headley. 4, Archie Salisbury. 7, Rory Herman. 8, Liam Stewart. 10, Thomas Rutkis. 11, Callum Field. 14, Dylan Lawrence. 16, Max Stewart. 17, Corey McEwen. 21, Ross Green. 24, Carter Hamill. 25, Ed Nags. 28, Tim Wallace. 33, Malik Martelli. 66, Lewis Christie. 77, Cameron Hamill. 89, Rio Grinnell Park. 93, Ben Brown. And 96, Ben Solder. Netminders 1, Jordan Headley. 31, Will Curlin. And they are obviously with bench coach Joe Wilson. Sorry, it's a bit rushed tonight, as obviously the Lightning are on the ice already. And Brithen Priest leads out the men in pink for the evening, the TSI World Bees. And we will be back shortly following the national anthem and a pre-game presentation by Pink Ribbon Foundation ahead of tonight's game. We'll be back with you in about 2 minutes' time.
Please put your hands together as we welcome to the ice from the Pink Ribbon Foundation, Lisa Allen.
Thank you, everybody. Wow, I've never been to an ice hockey game before, and this is amazing. There is such a vibe in this room. Who's going to win, Bees or the Lightning? I'm sorry, I'm going with the Bees. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody at Bees. Shout out to Becky and her team for choosing the Pink Ribbon Foundation to support this evening. Breast cancer unfortunately affects 55,000 women a year and 370 men. So men don't always know that they can get breast cancer, but it's all to do with your breast tissue. So it's really important that we raise awareness and we raise money. It equates to one person every 10 minutes being diagnosed with breast cancer. So if you think about how long you're here this evening, that's quite a scary figure. Tonight is going to be super special. We're raising awareness. We want everyone to put on socials, Pink Ribbon Foundation and the bees and the lightning, keep the awareness going. And the most important thing as well to take... Oh, they cut me off. The most important thing to take away from this evening is just to be aware and to check yourselves regularly and keep raising money to support our cause. We're really grateful. Thank you.
Right, ahead of tonight's face-off, please can I ask both captains to step forward for tonight's ceremonial puck drop. Excellent, a round of applause. Please can I ask Stuart Monk, Captain Stuart Monk, to stay and present a jersey to Lisa. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can, please stand and remove your helmets, hats and caps as we now play tonight's national anthem.
Final time these two teams meet on the air. The Lightning lead the series 4-0. And your starting netminders for this evening. Firstly, for the TSI World Bees, it's Britton Priest in goal. He comes into tonight with a 17-18-3 record, an 882 save percentage, 4.16 goals against average in 2,206 minutes in the crease. He obviously picked up the loss last night in Milton Keynes with 24 saves on 30 shots. At the other end for the Milton Keynes Lightning, Will Curlin gets the start. He is 18-7-1 on the year, an 894 save percentage, 3.44 goals against average in 1,500 minutes in the crease. He has one shutout on the year, but has lost his last two appearances in Slough as a member of the Bristol Pitbulls last season. Thank you for joining us this evening, wherever you're from. Be it Slough, Milton Keynes, the surrounding areas, or in one particular case, Swindon. We'll do our best to bring you updates from around the league as the night goes on. Other games, Raiders versus Bristol, Hull versus Leeds, Peterborough Solway, all starting off soon. Officials this evening in the Water Wings of Power, Mr. Paul Brooks and Mr. Roy Hamilton. And linesmen, Mr. Chris Edwards and Miss Alice Stanley joining them. As Mr. Brooks calls them in. So the Bees in the pink jerseys tonight, Lightning in their row blacks. We are underway with period number one as Dylan Lawrence wins the opening puck drop. Finds his way to Herman on the right-hand wall. Chips it ahead. Lawrence steps in. First shot on goal. That's off the mask of Priest and behind. And the play eventually blown dead as it actually has knocked the strap off of Priest's mask. Referee Paul Brooks with a quick courtesy check. Face-off, won by Lawrence. Back to the blue line. Shot through traffic off the cuff of Priest's glove. Rebound attempt from Rutgers, once again saved by Priest. Bradley stopped on the breakout. Herman. Spinning away from Bradley. Bradley able to knock the puck away from the forward. And Rossbon will clear it up ice. That will be icing. Will come all the way back to the B zone. Face off to the right of Britton Priest. Won by Liam Stewart. Bounces away from Ben Brown. We'll go all the way back to Will Curlin. B's able to get a quick change in. They'll have to go fast. Lightning over the blue line once more. Shot deflected away. Morris can't get past Liam Stewart. Able to shuffle it around to Brendan Baird. He's not quite able to get over centre ice at the moment. Stewart takes the hit from Morris, dumps into the corner. Max Stewart is there. It's dispossessed by Rose. Good forecheck from the Lightning to start this game as it's turned over once again. Max Stewart with Rose for company. Played into the corner. Eventually dragged out by Liam Stewart. No look pass only finds Antonov. Entirely able to tip it out the zone. Morris collects, gets over centre ice, dumps it in. Both teams change. Green out the back, met by Brown, pinned into the corner now. Lightning able to bring it away. Lightning would have gone offside on that one. They have to leave it. The Bees collect the loose puck. Nags away from Grinnell Park. Wilstead off the half wall and he finds Archie Salisbury at the back. Attempted pass to McEwen is turned over. Shot on goal saved by Curlin. First rubber he's already seen of the night. Bees send it over down low. Wilstead with a chance. Wilstead puts it in. Something from nothing for the Bees. It had been all Lightning for the first 2:24. And for Wilstead, you wait all year for a goal and two in one weekend. He gets his third of the year at 2:24. Turned over off the hit from Martelli. Down low. Puck back out to Wilstead. And no one picks him up. It's a lovely take-to-take pass. And Wilstead rips one home to put the Bees in front. We'll wait and hear the assist when they come out. Tipped up into the bench off the stick of Balaz. We'll wait and hear what the assists are. For that one, it's going to be quite difficult for us tonight up here on the booth, so we'll try and bring them to you when we can. Lightning win the draw. Cross ice pass. That's not to anyone in particular, and that will be icing the other way. Face off to the right of Curlin. Won by the Lightning once more. Attempted clearance kept in the blue line by Mogg. Backhanded towards goal. Lightning able to clear for a moment. Bradley dumps it into the danger area. Good save, Will Curlin. Snapped off the stick of Goodbye. Lightning break the other way. Herman tries to find Rutkiss. Takes a deflection off Goodbye's stick. Rutkiss will get there in the corner. Header Bradley. Rossbottom takes it away. Loose puck, foot race to it. Goodbye in Lawrence. Lawrence will win. Finds Herman. Up the left wing. Looking for an option. Floats the puck towards goal. Lewis Christie crashing the net there. Unfortunately takes the goal off. Play blown dead. Just under 3.5 minutes gone. Face-off won by the Lightning and Liam Stewart. Turned over down low. Morris collects. Attempts to pass across from Hamill. He's blocked by Morris. Puck finds way to Vitali. He's quickly closed down by Max Stewart. Liam Stewart able to find Hamill out in front. Can't get it under control for long enough. Puck bounces back round to Liam Stewart. Spins, fires through the slot. No one there in the black shirt. Green back to the blue line. Shot from Max Stewart through traffic. Saved by Priest. Early whistle closed that blade ad. 4:08 gone so far. And Bees with a shock 1-0 lead. I believe that first goal went down as Will Stead from Ryan Webb on the assist. And Ollie Nags is what I've been told by producer Annika up here with me. Speaking of Ollie Nags, he will carry the puck out the zone. Dispossessed by Corey McEwen. Martelli through to Tim Wallace, playing centre on this third unit tonight. McEwen beats Nags to the puck. Round the ball as it comes, Martelli. Loses out to Webb. Flick high up ice. Nags is back there, finds Wallace. Attempts a pass through the neutral zone, intercepted by Will Stead. Icing waved off on that one. The Lightning player deemed to have touched it. Long stretch pass only finds Harvey Stead. Stead sets Goodbye over the blue line. Goodbye steps around one. Good work from Malik Martelli to break up that rush from the Slovak. Mogg sets Bradley away at the right-hand wall. Dropped off to Goodbye. Back to Bradley. Bradley with space to work. Shot off the shoulder of Curlin. Rebound loose to Rossbottom. Another save for Curlin. Lightning into the zone again. Rutkiss eases past Bradley. Drops off to Herman. Herman, room to run. That's another one off the mask of Priest, but this time away from danger. Play goes on. Mogg under pressure from Rutkiss. Clears it into the Lightning zone where Solder collects. Solder, long stretch pass to Herman, misses everyone, icing called on that one. And we'll go back to the other end of the ice. Face off to the left of Will Curlin. And theme already for the night. Lightning winning draws with ease and regularity so far. Puck out the zone. Morris from his own blue line. Antonov. To work. Drops off to Vitali. Finds Dan Rose. Rose shot off the backboard. Curlin knocked down in front. Held in the corner in front of the Lightning fans now. Lightning bring it away. Waiting behind their own goal and set something up on the breakout. No real option really given there. Hamill can't get it away. Turned over once more to the Bees, and that's immediately given back by Dan Rose. Puck finds its way to Hamill. Morris around the boards. Liam Stewart there. Puck bounces up high. It stays in play. Liam Stewart nods it on to Max Stewart. Unable to get it under control. Baird through the middle to Ryan Webb. Cross-ice pass picked off. Penalty coming on the Bees here, with one of the more obvious trips of the season you'll see. 7:16 at the time of the penalty, and the Bees' first real test of the night as they send the Lightning to the power play. Two minutes for tripping on Gianni Vitali there, 7:16. The Lightning have 57 goals on the man advantage this year, 30.16% success rate. That includes 3 for 3 last night, save from Priest off the shot from Herman. The Bees' penalty kill has been somewhat dire away from home in the last couple of weeks, only successfully killing 1 of the last 8 in the 2 away games they've had in March. They've given up 42 goals on the season, 74.39% success rate. Face-off, Priest is left, won by Gabai. Harvested's attempted clearance only far off the leg of Balaz. Balaz able to make up for it and dispossess Lawrence long enough for the puck to cross the blue line. Turnover again, Gabai shot, blocked in front. Gabai still with it, able to spin away from Rutkis. And we'll go all the way back to Stuart Mogg. But he's just looking to kill a few seconds here. Curlin almost, well, I'm not sure what happened there. I think he went one way around the net and didn't expect the puck to bounce so violently off the boards. Lightning into the zone. Drops off, man covering it with Herman as it almost bounces through from off the Lawrence pass. Puck loose in the slot, cleared by Mogg. Bees will change, 1:10 remaining on the man advantage. Lightning 4 in a line over the blue line. Sent back immediately by Vanya Antonov. Solder will go back to collect. Long cross-ice pass, tipped ahead. Priest pushes it side of the net. Morris will ring it around the boards. Green can't keep it in. Puck crosses over the blue line. Max Stewart dumps it off. No one in the black shirt. Morris able to clear it out once more. Just under 30 seconds to go on the Vitali minor. Lightning race up ice once more. Solder, shot, save Priest. Rebound falls from McEwen, takes it around the net. Back up to the blue line it comes. Shot through traffic, seen late by Priest, but seen eventually. Max Stewart's shot held in the end. It was 7 seconds to go on the man advantage. Face off to Priest's right. Won by the Bees. Bradley helps it on its way around to Balaz and flips it up ice. Vitali returns to the game. The Bees back to full strength. Herman carries it over the blue line. Tries to drop it off to Lawrence. The Bees will break the other way with Gabai. 2-on-1, 3-on-1. Gabai finds Balaz. Balaz shot saved by Curlin. Bounces back to Balaz. Mogg winds up. Fakes the shot out. Puck finds his way around to Rossbottom. Balaz. Dumped unceremoniously to the ice there by Rutkis. And over in the dangerous area for the Lightning once more. Bradley winds up. Real sneaky shot through on goal is blocked. Rossbottom almost able to redirect it. Lightning will clear the zone. Bradley up to Balaz, dumps it in. Hamill carries it over the blue line. Harvestead, good stick work to break it up, but then does give it away to Martelli. Martelli spins, fires on goal, blocked by Nags. Ollie Nags, I should say. Back to the blue line. Max Stewart winds up, fires, comes off a leg and goes wide of Priest's left-hand post. Tarley can't quite clear. Kept in, does clear at the second chance as Max Stewart can't get it under control. Hamill Gives it up to Antonov. Antonov blows past Martelli. Vanya Antonov in on goal. Steps around Curlin. Brilliant save by Curlin. Gets bundled down. Goal is in. Goal is given. Curlin is rightly furious on that one. 10:57 the time of the goal. And I'll be honest, I don't have a clue either. Antonov goes to the front of the net. Takes a shot and the puck is just bounced back out to Gianni Vitali. I suppose the argument there is Archie Salisbury has carried Antonov into the goal. And I think it's just been washed out. Well, now I've seen the replay. No goal is signified. But now I've seen the replay, I think the Bees might have been slightly done over here. Looks like we're going to go back to centre ice. So I suppose the argument from the back, that angle, is Antonov has made contact with Curlin before Salisbury has got to him. Which is the only thing I can see why, as they would have not given it. And if that's so, then, you know what, fair enough, correct call. No, actually, you know, fair enough. I'm willing to admit when bias might take place here, but no. It will stay 1-0. The Bees fans won't like it, but it is the correct call in the end. Antonov does make contact with Curlin before Salisbury does. Green dumps it into the corner. Baird gloves it down. Smith takes a big hit. Josh Smith back from injury last night in Milton Keynes. Long cross-ice pass into the zone. And then come once again. McEwen takes the hit from Morris. Fight against the Zamboni doors. Grinnell Park finally able to bring it away for a moment. He's met by Brendan Baird and unceremoniously bundled into the Zamboni door. Finally works his way out. Shot from a rather tight angle there from Ross Green, flies harmlessly over the net. Stead loses out to Wallace, back to the blue line. Shot in, saved by Priest, puck bouncing loose, and Priest will eventually cover it up. Just over 12 minutes gone in the first. So everyone can calm down. 1-0. We've finally got the scoreboard back working properly as well. Please no angry tweets. I take back what I said about it being a goal, honest. Face off, won by Lawrence, back to the blue line. Matt Solder with a chance. Shot safe Priest. Shot from Herman, who sort of ghosted back up to the centre of the blue line. Collected it now, spins, fired across to Ben Solder. Solder shot deflected. Rutkiss unable to get a stick down and tip it past Priest. Balaz able to clear. And icing will be called on that one. Come all the way back. Face off, won by the Lightning. Herman back to the blue line. Round the horn it goes. That is off the roof. Shot from Solder this time. Oh no, Christie even, sorry, different six on the back there. Tipped off the stick of Balaz. Goes up and out of play. Face off, won by the Lightning once more. Christie. Down low, kicked away by Mogg. Herman tries to turn the fire one into the low slot. That's blocked by Gabai this time. He's just looking to generate a little bit of zone time. Would be nice to end this first period, but Lightning just keep up the intensity and keep coming in waves. Dumped into the corner once more. Rossbottom tries to leave it for Balaz, instead takes it with him. Lawrence coming together between Balaz and Herman at the Lightning blue line. Lightning will bring it up ice once more. Lawrence tries to skate through a pink wall. He's redirected Ballas. Lovely stick hand on the left from Marcel Ballas shot. Brilliant defensive work from Lewis Christie at the back end to break it up. And not let Ballas get the chance on goal. Lightning able to bring it away from danger once more. Herman will just dump it in the other opposite side of the ice to get a line change in. And if this works, it'll be a piece of genius. 3-on-2 for the Lightning. Hamill in on goal. Looks at the option. Stewart save, Priest. Liam Stewart ghosted in ahead of the 2B's defenseman. And Priest sticks a left leg out, making the save. Down low, off the board. Priest covers up. 5:53 to go in the first. Here's that chance as Hamill goes at the left wing. No one picked up Liam Stewart. Stewart may be going for the little redirect, try and get it through Priest's 5-hole. And Priest able to kick it aside. Face off one by Liam Stewart. Back to the blue line. Hamill loses out the puck. Vitali's pass finds Van Ranzenhoff somewhat fortuitously. Just absolutely hammered by Ross Green. And that is a somewhat dubious penalty call here. Ross Green is going to sit 2 minutes for kneeing at 14:18. The Lightning bench is incensed with that one. Rightly so, should I say there. Bees power play, 39 goals on the year, 20.74% success rate. The Lightning penalty kills given up 39 goals on the year, 77.84% on successful kills. As the Lightning clear the ice. Priest leaves it for Bradley. Cross to Ballas. Goodbye, well offside. Face-off will be in neutral ice. 5:20 to go in the first. Priest out of his net, leaves it for Bradley. Bees will try and set up the same play once again. This time it's to Antonov through centre ice. Goodbye. Through on goal. Don Goodbye. Backhand. Don Goodbye! They tried it a minute ago. This time it's successful. And this time the second goal does count. Don Goodbye on the power play. 14:59 is 36th of the year. From one end to the other, Antonov tips it on. Goodbye spins Christie around. And on the backhand, over the catcher of Curlin and in. And the Bees do get their second. Face off won by the Lightning again. Hold up just outside. No one seems to pick up Tim Wallace. He'll collect the loose puck. Puck knocked loose. Vitali in a foot race with Martelli. Martelli probably the only person who can keep up with Gianni Vitali. And he does a brilliant job there. Lightning the other way. Morris beats Nags to the puck. Finds Grinnell Park. Interestingly, takes it out the zone. Goodbye from Antonov and Bradley, the Bees' second goal. Nags stops on the dime, dumps it into the corner. Only Morris is there. Rutkiss jumps ahead of Smith for the puck. Stead, long cross-ice pass. Deflected, goes behind the goal. Webb able to beat Nags to the puck. Tries to fashion a shot, the deflection off the stick, lets it bounce over the goal and harmlessly away from danger. Lightning, brilliant, Martelli again. Martelli shot, that one gongs Priest for the third time of the night. Apparently Britain's Priest mask has a bullseye on it this evening. Lovely fluid move from the Lightning again. As they break into the zone. 3:46 remaining in the first. Greaves once again gets everything back together. And face off once again won by Dylan Lawrence. Puck turned over on the attempted pass down low. Goodbye able to just backhand it up ice. Rutgers tips it on. Harvey dispossessed by Lawrence. Back up to the blue line, wound up, fired on, shot side of the net and wide. Harvey able to tip it away from Lawrence. Herman and Goodbye going at it. There's been a few words going on with Rory Herman and a couple of Bees players already in this first period. Lawrence able to bring out that pile for a moment. Puck knocked loose. Lightning will try and break the other way. Rutkiss tries to tip it on ahead. Goodbye and Herman once again have a coming together. Long stretch pass, no one in particular there in the black shirt. Icing called, 2:42 to go in the first. Face-off will be 2 Curlins left. One by Rose. Bounces back to Antonov. Hamill does a brilliant job of jumping in the way of that one. Kept in the blue line. Bradley. Shot towards goal. Kicked aside by Curlin. Lightning unable to clear the zone that time. Stewart finally able to lift him out of the pile. Mold keeps it in the blue line. Rory Herman hammers him. The Bees fans not happy with that one. Officials say it's fine. Bradley dumps it into the corner. Stewart sets Liam Stewart away. He'll take it one-on-one on Ed Bradley. Shot from the blue line into the glove of Priest. He'll hold on. There's Rory Herman taking his frustrations out on Stuart Mogg. Face off, one by the Lightning. Round comes big block there from Will Stead off the shot of Ben Brown. Brown again from well, almost the goal line. That one's off the side of the net and wide. Back to the blue line. Round it comes to Green. Shot through traffic, saved by Priest as he sees it late as the lane opens up for him. Off, one by Lawrence. Rossbottom able to tip it out the zone ahead of Nags. Martelli beats Balaz in the foot race to the puck. Rutkiss into the zone. Herman stopped by Baird. Morris will take the loose puck away. Under pressure from Rutkiss now. Spins away from the Latvian. Morris will put the afterburners on, steps around Nags, holds it in the corner. Final minute of the first period. Antonov loses out on the puck. Comes back to Antonov. Antonov with a chance. Antonov through Curlin! And the Bees will not be able to believe it. It's 3-0, 19-15. Antonov's 14th goal of the season as he goes through 3 Lightning players. Picks it up, backhands it through Curlin and in. It's under the blocker of Curlin and into the net. The Lightning defense all drawn to Adam Rossbottom. one of the more easier goals they'll get this year. Lightning win the draw. Stewart tips it on ahead. Harley Stead. Pulls to Max Stewart. Stewart through the crease out the other side. Vitali will get there ahead of Hamill. Hamill. Antonov from Morris and Rossbottom, the Bees' third goal. As Max Stewart carries it over the blue line, 10 seconds, time for an opportunity there. Mogg brilliantly takes the puck away from the forward and will hold it in the corner to kill the rest of the first period that for the Bees, while it hasn't been perfect, they have been clinical. Dom Gabai opened the scoring. The Bees thought they had a second with Gianni Vitali with a goaltender interference call, washed that one off. But then 2 to end the period leave the Bees in a somewhat unseen position at points this year and a somewhat unbelievable one going into tonight. After 20 minutes, it's Milton Keynes Lightning 0, the TSI World Bees 3. We'll be back with you in 15 minutes' time. Welcome back to Slough before the start of the second period. Scores elsewhere at the moment. It is the Peterborough Phantoms 1, the Solway Sharks 0. As it currently stands, that game has, well, they've literally just scored, which was helpful for me. As I sit here standing trying to scroll through Twitter. Well, I'll try and find the other ones. Stats from the first period for the game here. Shots on goal in the first period of 13 on Britton Priest in the Bees net, 9 on Will Curlin in the Lightning net. And goals for Will Stead, Dom Gabai and Vanya Antonov with the goals. Penalty apiece for both sides as well. Elsewhere it is currently Raiders 3, Bristol 0. And up in deepest, darkest Yorkshire, it is, well, still 0-0 between the Hull Seahawks and the Leeds Knights. Both teams have, well, almost rejoined us, still waiting for the last few Bees to come onto the ice. And there was a suggestion from some of the Bees fans that we should play in pink every week at this current rate after that first period. So as we wait for the second period to get underway, we're just waiting for assorted goal judges to get in position. The referee Roy Hamilton calls them in. And we are underway with the second period of tonight's game. Liam Stewart winning the opening puck drop. Christie tries to go to the right hand wall, stopped immediately by Gabai. Liam Stewart with a shot, collects his own rebound. Round the boards it goes. The Lightning now attacking obviously their own fans in this period. Liam Stewart around the boards. All the way back to Christie as he pitches in off the blue line. Stewart helps on its way to Hamill. Down behind the Bees net, Mogg takes the hit from Hamill. Finally cleared out the zone and Bees will skate it up ice. Mogg over the blue line. Attempted shot blocked. Rossbottom held up by Max Stewart. And that was the puck through to Hamill. Hamill over the blue line. Shot from no man's land. Pushed aside by Priest. Not being able to get a quick change, at least for the left-hand side of the ice pad. Green off the boards. Bounces through to Grinnell Park. Nags collects the loose puck. Antonov leaves it for Rose. Bees into the zone. Antonov. Wallace quickly meets him as he goes to the pass. No call there, and McEwen tries to find Brown. Puck behind him. Bounces off the boards, and Bees are on the breakaway. In on goal, off the post for Gianni Vitali. Grinnell Park collects the rebound. Vitali back down into the corner. Green up ice to McEwen. Grinnell Park dumps into the corner. Baird will beat McEwen to the park. Coming together behind the play between Wallace and Baird. Finds Tim Wallace down low. Wallace shot, that's up into the glove of Priest. Wallace recovering off that altercation with Baird. Comes the three-man. Baird flashes the glove at it. Here's that Vitali chance. Clang goes pipe. Lightning win the draw. Back to Martelli. Down low, Rutger spins away. Drops it off to Herman. Webb for company. They collide. Lawrence collects the puck. Back to Martelli at the blue line. Winds up, fires through traffic. Blocked in front. Puck bounces loose to Herman. Away from one. Off the side of the net as he loses an edge. And the puck goes up and out of play. Face off to the right of Priest. Won by Lawrence. Martelli. Lawrence takes a hit. Moves the puck along. Held up in the corner. Finally knocked loose. Herman tries to get it away from Baird. Dispossessed by two Bs. Martelli keeps that one in the zone. Loose puck collected by Morris. Off the boards, out of the zone. That one will be iced all the way back the other end. Lightning with a lot of zone time again to start this second period. Win the draw. Please try and clear it. Once again turned over. Liam Stewart, brilliant work. Getting the puck back. Hamill around to Max Stewart. So he loses the puck. Turned over again. Stewart pokes it away from Morris to prevent the breakout. Puck round to Goodbye. Christie for company. Now Max Stewart able to find an outlet in Liam Morris. That pass kept in the blue line by Liam Stewart. Read that like a book. Hamill down low. Back to Max Stewart. Spins into danger that time. Liam loose puck fired towards goal. That one goes wide of the net. B's able to clear the zone. Good work by Solder. Breaks that play up. Liam Stewart over the blue line. Hamill tries to find Solder, puck bouncing around. B's able to get under control for a moment there at least. Webb knocks it up ice, kept in by Max Stewart again. The puck finds Hamill, Hamill shot blocked. Christie, shot from the blue line is wide. Solder pinching in, that one goes through Britton Priest and in. It's the shot off the backboard. Ben Solder pinched down to below the hash marks. Fired across goal, and I think it's off Priest's stick and in. Solder's third of the year, 24-10 time of the goal. Well, there's not a lot can be said about this replay. Just off the rebound, Solder reacts fast, his pinches in. I think it's off the stick, it could be off the pad again of Priest. Through his legs, and into the net it goes to cut the deficit down to 2. Brown, Wallace into the zone. B's able to take it up ice. Antonov, big hit delivered at centre ice. Solder from Max Stewart and Christie is the goal. Lightning to the net, that draws a penalty. Lovely toe drag to get that one. 24-44, time of the penalty, 2 minutes for tripping. It's Dan Rose heading to the box. And the Lightning back on the man advantage, and as quick as they've scored one, They couldn't get another one in quick succession. Face off two Priest is right. The Lightning scored goals in bunches last night and they're in danger of doing it again now. Liam Stewart fires through traffic. That one blocked and goes wide in the net. Herman can't beat goodbye to the puck. Cleared up to the blue line and Liam Stewart. Lawrence to Rutkiss. That one's deflected high up into the netting. Face-off will stay inside. Lawrence wins the draw. Herman fires the shot on. Save Priest. Rebound. No one picks up the man in front. Priest able to stop, make the second save. Didn't quite see that was. He just sort of ghosted through. Here's the goal again. Face-off won by the Lightning. Herman. Shot from the blue line off the stick of Priest. Cleared. Herman brilliantly keeps that in the blue line. Can't keep it in the second time of asking. Fired out the zone. Curling out the net. Leaves it for Stewart. Liam Stewart from his own, between his own face-off dots, up to the blue line to Lawrence. Lawrence tries to go back to Stewart. That one's blocked by Mogg. Back to Rutkiss. Stewart down low, gets a return pass. Herman. Not a lot of movement here, but they'll try and fire it down low to Hamill. Herman. Cross ice to Lawrence. Trying to open it up now. Puck knocked loose. Stewart steps in, winds up, fires. Broken stick on the shot. Back to Herman. Good puck movement from the Lightning once more. Lawrence. Herman winds up, fires. That one takes a deflection. Priest sees it late. Catches on the glove. Saved the first time. Puck loose. Scrabbling around in front. Stuck in between skates. Finally knocked loose. Lightning with it. Herman again with a chance. Blocked in front brilliantly by Antoff. Rebound Herman blocked wide. And now Herman and Vitali having words together. Bees back to full strength. Herman to Lawrence. Shot deflected high up into the netting and out of play. And the Bees survivors. It almost broke down right at the end of the penalty there. Faced off to Priest's right. McEwen wins the draw. Nags shot from no man's land, saved by Priest, loose in front. McEwen. Grinnell Park gets dispossessed. Does a good job of getting it back though. Grinnell Park shot tipped wide. Brown. Through traffic. Priest sees it late, makes the first save. Cleared again. I feel like I haven't seen the puck down this end of the ice in this period so far. Apart from that one chance from Vitali. Wilstead finally able to get it away. Getting held on. Wilstead wants to call nothing doing. Bees the other way. Chance on goal for Smith. Saved by Curlin. Bradley away from Brown. Green there to clean up. The clean up he does. He'll set Hamill away. Big hit centre ice. Tim Wallace doesn't like the hit on from Harvey Stead, but there's nothing wrong with that one. Goodbye. We'll step round Max Stewart, loses an edge. Bees want a penalty. Bees fans want a penalty, I should say. Nothing in that one. Too tight a turn there. Green to Liam Stewart on the right wing now. Stewart tries to blow past the defenseman. Round the net he goes. Up to Christie. Through traffic, tipped in front by Hamill. No one there. The Bees will try and clear. Green taken down. Penalty called on the play on that one. And the Bees will go back to the man advantage. 2 for clipping is the call on Ross Green. 28-28 the time of the penalty. No arguments from either side on that one. More a case of bad timing than anything malicious. But Bees to the man advantage for 2 minutes or less. Face off won by the Bees. Dan Rose. Back to Mogg at the blue line. Rose. Mogg through traffic. Tip from Smith. Takes it over the bar and wide. Rutgers will clear it up ice. Brings out of his net to play it. Bees' second power play unit out for this. Needs to start with. Morris. Rose. He's back to Morris. He's dispossessed though by the back checking Christie. That clearance not where Lawrence wanted to. Apologies if you picked that up on the mic. Goodbye. Coming together, Vanya Antonov with the big hit there. Unfortunately, it was on Wilson. Bradley. Lightning with it. Back to Christie at the blue line. Rutgers down low, chance for Lawrence, wide of the net. Bees with a chance if they're quick, they will let the Lightning get the change in. To set the play up. Antonov will try and blow past Ben Solder. Does. Vanya Antonov, lovely to get down that left wing. Fired around the boards. Bounce off the advertising corner, takes it away from Vitali, gives it to Max Stewart, he'll clear at the length of the ice. Bradley to Goodbye. Cross ice, finds Ross bottom, loses a handle on it. Finds his way to Vitali, back to Goodbye into the zone. Don Goodbye shot, Don Goodbye off the bar! Ross bottom, drop pass, Bradley. Down low to Goodbye. Tries to get back to Antonov. Antonov slap pass, too much for Vitali. That will go back to Solder. Attempts a clearance, Antonov helps it just out the zone. It only goes to Ed Bradley. Lightning, another fantastic kill job. The Bees will regret hitting the bar on that chance. In they rush again. Good break-up play there, this time by Lewis Christie, and the Lightning return to full strength. Nags back there to collect the loose puck. Finds Antonov, drops it off for Webb. Into the zone. Foot race to the loose puck. Rose comes away with it. McEwen easily takes it away as Christie pins into the board. McEwen, shot from a tight angle, deflected wide. Wallace, down low to Grill Park. Back to Martelli. Grinnell Park frees it. It's a bit of space. Shot from the face-off dot. Saved by Priest. He'll hold on. We can all take a breath. 8:49 to go in the second. There's the hit from Antonov. Face off, won by the Bees. Don Goodbye. Knocked loose. Chance for Hamill in front. It's blocked. Bees the other way. Fired across goal. Baird. Pumped along by Goodbye. Finds Morris. Goodbye. So Ross bottom finds Morris in front, swarmed on by Grinnell Park and Martelli. I'll break it up. I should say, no Marcel Balaz at the moment. Liam Morris has taken his spot on this top line. And I can't see Balaz on the bench at the moment. It could be a big moment for the Bees season. Face-off won by the Bees. Back to the blue line. Mogg down low. Lightning able to clear. Grinnell Park takes it away. Tries to set Hamill away. Quickly picked up at the back. I'm not sure who's filling in for Morris on D at the moment. Bees able to clear the zone. Green will collect. And that one is deemed to be icing. Will come all the way back. Face off won by Lawrence. Around the boards, the long way round to Herman at the right hand side. Vitali able to knock him off balance for a moment. Rory Herman able to find the room. Rory Herman able to find the pass. And the Lightning are back within one. 32-32, time of the goal. And Ross Green is quite happy to celebrate his third of the season. It's lovely from Herman. The silky smooth mitts, and Ross Green pinches in, drops to one knee, and roofs it past Britton Priest. It's 3-2. Face off won by the Bees. Lawrence kept in at the blue line. Lightning one on offside. Bees will step in with Will Stead. Stead shot fired wide. Smith back to Will Stead. Nags towards goal, brought down by Green. Green from Herman is the official goal, and Herman will take it over the blue line. Fire towards goal, blocked in front by Bradley. Bees clear. Green is back there. They never made an icing call. Brown. We'll leave it for Green. Hamill carries it into the B zone, spins away from Morris, finds Lawrence, did a Lawrence shot wider than that. Goodbye, leaves it for Rossbottom. Goodbye tries to return it back to Rossbottom. That's taken away as Goodbye's dumped to the ice by Herman. Nags into the zone. Ollie Nags throw on goal, dispossessed by Liam Stewart with ease. Stewart finds Hamill, 2-on-1 the other way. Hamill in on goal, snaps a shot, save Priest, rebound cleared. Puck fired up ice, foot race to it, icing waved off. Christie will get there ahead of Rossbottom. Well, Marcel Balaz has come out of the changing room not in his gear, so he will play no further part in this game tonight. Morris spins away from one. Towards goal, shot, save, Curlin. Fired back into the corner, Antonov. Back to the blue line. Vitali able to get away from Christie. Back to Christie. Hamill spins away from Mogg, fired towards goal. Max Stewart keeps it in down low. Dispossessed. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second. Rose off the boards, can't make the pass back to himself. Mogg first to a loose puck ahead of Max Stewart. Loose puck collected by Solder behind the Lightning net. McEwen bundled down by Smith. Tries to find Antonov. Wallace intercepts and sets field away. McEwen. Shot on goal, held by Priest, 4:12 remaining in the period. Face off, won by the Lightning. Wilstead decides Ed Nags needs to take a trip to the ice. Field. Dispossessed. Wilstead. Up ice. Tipped ahead by Smith. Wilstead decided that he's going to play the game of try and hit anything that comes near him. Puck dumped in, Kernan out the net play it. Martelli finds McEwen. Played ahead, that will be on goal. Priest will cover it up, just under 3.5 to go in the second. Face off, Priest is right. Won by Lawrence, back to the blue line. Brown, able to get round Ross Bottom. No look pass, picked off by Gabai. And the back of the net, Baird. Broken up once more, Herman. Loses the handle on the puck under pressure from Gabai. Ross Bottom. 2 Lightning players for company, bundled over by Herman. Bees finally bring it away. Cross-ice pass, tip from Ross Bottom, just wide of the net, and might have caught a bit of Curlin's glove. Chances in this period have been few and far between for the men in pink. Herman will step round Morris. Tries to find Lawrence in front, save from Priest, covered up. I think it's just covered up on his leg pad more than anything. He'll hold on for the face-off. I think saying that might have caught a bit of Curlin's glove might be generous on my part. I think Ross Bottom's just missed that one. Face-off, won by the Bees. Stewart able to jump in front of it. Bees turn it quickly back over. Rose will try and come through the ice. Offside is called on the on-rushing Gianni Vitali. No arguments from the Bees. Face-off won by Rose. Played ahead. No one there in a pink shirt. Liam Stewart back to collect. Christie fired up the right-hand wall. Max Stewart tips it on ahead. Harvey Stead is there. Spins away from Hamill. Long stretch pass to Antonov. Draws 2 Lightning players to him. But a brilliant bit of work from Liam Stewart to escort Vitali away from goal. Vitali drops off the blue line. Antonov shot in front. That one's off the post as well. Through traffic, and that one also finds pipe. And a hand pass called on that one. Vanya Antonov with a despairing tip save. Just under 90 seconds to go. Here's that Antonov shot. Catching the pipe once more. One of those occasions where you might want the tip to take it the other way. Face off to Priest's left. Beans win it. I'll try and bring it up ice. Martelli, oh sorry, Griddle Park, sorry, with the hit. It's on Will Stead, and it's right. Face off right for Curlin. Kept in at the blue line, just. Antonov. That one is tipped out by Dylan Lawrence. Bradley is there. That pass wayward. And Lightning will have the puck. Green fired off the boards. Puck bounces nicely to Ed Bradley. As we enter the final minute of the second period. Bradley up the left wing. Shot on goal, kick saved by Curlin. Away from goodbye. Antonov. Bradley. No look pass picked off by Green. And Bradley can't keep that one in the zone as it just bounces over the blue line. 40 seconds left on the second period. Bees win the draw. Antonov into the zone. Steps around Christie. Shot on goal. Held by Curlin. If you're playing the game of where you'd like your face-offs, obviously the opportunity to set the play up would be nice. It would have been nicer if Marcel Ballas was still in the game. Face-off Curlin's right. Won by Gabai. Bradley. Down to Gabai. Christie for company. Back to the blue line. Goodbye. Lost bottom down low. Changes sides to Vitali. Antonov, 10 seconds left. Not really a shooting lane opening here. Might be one. Vitali in front. Brilliant diving block there in front by Lewis Christie. Back to Antonov. He fans on the shot. Nags pushes it up and out of play. And that will do it for the second period. And for as brilliant as the Bees were in that first period, the Lightning have been fantastic in the second, cutting the lead down to 1 after 40 minutes of play here. It's Bees 3, MK 2, and we'll be back with you in about 15 minutes time with the third. Welcome back to the hangar for the third and possibly final period of tonight's game between the TSI Well Bees and the Milton Keynes Lightning. Yes, Nick, I'm well aware I just got tongue-tied. Elsewhere in the league, currently the Peterborough Phantoms 2, Solway Sharks 1, the Raiders 4, Bristol Pitbulls 0, and Hull Seahawks 0, Leeds Knights 1. Here, it's the TSI World Bees 3, the Milton Keynes Lightning 2. Shots on goal for the second period there were 15 on Britton Priest in the Bees net, and 10 on Will Curlin in the Lightning net. And 2 goals in that period scored by Ben Solder and Ross Green, cutting the deficit down to 1. With the big talking point for the remainder of this game being Marcel Ballas out following what we've been told was a hit last night in Milton Keynes. He is not icing the remainder of this game. As Lightning rejoin us on the ice. A big 20 minutes. The Bees wouldn't have expected anything out of this weekend. And they ran the Lightning close last night, and they lead here after 40 minutes, much like they did last night as well. Can they hold on this time? This is the period last night where the Lightning came out with 3 power plays, 3 goals, and turned the tide. So we just await puck drop here for this third period. Referee Paul Brooks calls them in. The Bees on a power play for 39 seconds to start this third period. After Rio Grinnell Park interference call. And we are underway with period number 3 as the Bees win the opening puck drop. Mogg over to Bradley. Antonov. Over to Gabai. Antonov again. Gabai bundled down. Lightning break out the other way. Up ice again. Tries to go back to Stewart on the back door. That was almost the 17th shorthander of the year for the Lightning. That will kill the rest of the Grinnell Park minor as Mogg finds Bradley. Zips through centre ice. Plays it into the corner. Lightning returns to full strength. Turned over down low, but quickly brought back into control by Dylan Lawrence. Lightning with it behind their own net. Rutkus up the left-hand wing. Looking for an option, finds all the way back to Lawrence, I should say. Good back checking there from Ross Bottom, broke up that scoring chance. Antonov loses the puck, flipped up ice. Baird off the ball, finds Antonov. Ross Bottom playing with it, finds Morris. Morris chance, goes through the crease out the other side. Hamill is there. Harvey-Stead finds Morris on the face-off drop, centre ice. Met by Brown in the corner. Morris loses the puck, Lightning break the other way. Into the zone at speed with Herman, spins away from Baird. Shot through on goal, blocked in front, rebound loose, kicked away by Priest. Bees cannot afford to sit on this one-goal lead. The Lightning will punish them for sitting back too far. Wallace evades one check, spins away from Smith. Caliphant into sidewall, Wallace brings it away. Pass off to Hamill, big hit from Will Stead. Harvey-Stead up ice. Salisbury back there to collect. Bees with it down low. And they lose possession. Lightning able to break the other way. Priest doesn't have to try and play it. Watches it go around the boards. Mogg finds Smith. Kept in the blue line by Martelli. He'll wind up. Fire the shot on goal. Deflected. That goes wide of the net. Good redirect by Max Stewart. Goodbye. And finds Martelli. That's fired across goal. Green steps in. That's off the post. Oh, sorry, Lewis Christie, I should say. The letter threw me off. Christie's shot through everyone, clangs the right-hand iron. And there's your first warning shot from Lewis Christie. 3.5 minutes gone in the third. You've got to feel that chances for the Bees are going to be few and far between for the next 16 minutes. Mogg makes sure to get over centre ice before dumping it in. Behind the goal, Liam Stewart is there. Goes back to Martelli. Lightning at speed into the zone with Hamill. Good back check there from Vitali. Antonov tries to set Goodbye away. Martelli gets to the puck first. Goodbye pins him to the boards. Lightning clear the zone. Stewart to Hamill. Hamill shot. Sticks aside by Priest. Rebound off the side of the net. Nags will wheel away at the zone. Loses an edge. And loses an edge again. I think might be having an escape problem here, Ali Nags. Rose able to clear out of the zone. Ross Bottom spins away from Brown. Brown, good stick work there to get it away from Morris. Herman, attempted clearance only to Ross Bottom. Morris drops it off for Rose. Ross Bottom back in front. That chance obviously just redirected wide of the goal and up into the netting. Hush over the rink once more. Face-off will stay inside the Lightning zone. Face-off won by the Bees. Kept in the blue line by Baird. Just fires it into the corner. And I think it's actually not been called offside. Very late offside call there. So we will go the length of the ice. No, we're not going to go the length of the ice. We're going to go just outside the zone. So neutralise face off. Bees win the draw again. Bradley. Met by Rutgers. Knocked loose. Baird is back there to collect. Morris tries to play it off the wall. Good work from Rutgers to keep it away from Rose, but Rossbottom battles his way through traffic. Can't get through the last man and cleared out the zone by the Lightning. Tipped ahead by Morris, coming together there behind the goal. Herman with room to work, and that is when he is at his most dangerous. Rory Herman will skate in at Harveystead, snaps the shot. Rory Herman, he pots it home at the second time just for good measure. It had gone in on the first opportunity, and that's why he has 100 points this year. 45-53. Rory Herman gets his 50th of the season. It had actually gone in on the first opportunity. He skates right at Harveystead. He uses him as a screen and just decides for good measure, I'm going to put it in again. That man has done that too many times in this rink in the last 18 months since he joined the Telford Tigers and now the Lightning. And from 3-0 down, the Lightning have tied it up. Setting back was going to cost the Bees, and it's cost them again. Big coming together, bounce through. Here come the Lightning in on goal again. Chance for Wallace over the net. Priest rebound. Fantastic job from Brithen Priest. Wallace threw on goal, fired the shot over, but watch the bounce back. Priest had to cover it just as Hamill got in. Does a fantastic job to cover up there. Face off won by McEwen. It's been all Lightning for the last 40 minutes. There's another shot on goal, sticked aside by Priest. McEwen. Trying to spin away from danger. Wallace gives it back to McEwen. Bees finally able to bring it away from danger. Vitali loses the puck out to Hamill. Into the zone now by Wallace. Baird first to the loose puck. Tries to set goodbye away. Deflection off the stick of Cameron Hamill. Goodbye. Carries it over the blue line. Shot towards goal. Wider than net. Not Shandon Kernan on that one. Liam Stewart will beat Vitali to the puck. Hamill loses back to Antonov. Antonov tries to find Vitali, can't get under control. Bouncing everywhere and finally out the zone. Kept in at the blue line by Baird. But no look pass to Vitali, only off his skate. And Lightning able to recover once more. Rossbottom will weave his way through neutral ice. Gets a return pass, meets a Lightning wall, and Max Stewart will bring it the other way. Odd man rush, Max Stewart snaps the shot wide and goal. Hamill bounces off the Zamboni doors before nicely for Ollie Nags. He leaves it for Dan Rose. Nags over the blue line, into the corner. So there ahead of Rossbottom, turned over Rose, snaps a shot from below the hash marks. Curlin will cover up and hold on. 11:46 remaining in the third. Maybe just trying to catch Will Curlin by surprise more than anything. Won by the Lightning again. Herman can't get that one under control. Rose losing out to Rutkiss. Herman again. Tries to go back to Rutkiss. He's held up, can't get it under control. Bradley tries to clear it, gets the blue line. Brilliant intercept by Ed Bradley. He takes it into the Lightning zone. Rossbottom. Cross it goes back to Rossbottom. No, bounces away from him. Brown able to clear up. Herman. Flicked into the opposite corner. Shot from the blue line. Rocketed wide of the net. And that one from Corey McEwen. Smith able to carry it out the zone. Finds Will Stead. Able to go around Green, and Green is going to take his third trip to the penalty box of the evening. And a big 2 minutes for the Bees. Ross Green will sit 2 minutes of tripping. 49-21 the time of the penalty. And for the Bees, you feel like they have to make one of these opportunities count. Face off won by the Bees. Bradley gets there ahead of Rutkiss. Down low, goodbye. Rossbottom. Too many men in pink in the same corner at the moment. Antonov stops that clearance. Over to Goodbye. Goodbye shot on goal. That one is held by Curlin. Tried to use Christie as a screen. Snapped into the netminder's glove. Face off won by the Lightning this time. Held in the corner. Lightning try and bring it clear. They will get it over the blue line and out. Foot race to the loose puck. Won by Vitali. Beats Dylan Lawrence to it. Bradley under duress from Rutkiss. Brilliant work from the D-man, able to get around Christie, evades the hit from Rutkiss, but Rutkiss takes the puck with him. Solder. Hold down low, Rossbottom battling for the puck. Finally brought away from the pile. Round it comes. Bradley to Antonov at the blue line. Snaps the shot towards goal. Curlin will hold on. Rebound loose in front. Rebound bundled in. What goes on? We don't know. There's no signal. It looks like it's going to be held on. Will Curlin will hold on. They've played the goal horn. I don't think it's not counted as a goal. We'll wait and see if we can catch anything from that on the behind the goal camera. It's still 3-3. I should reiterate that. It's sat there behind Will Curlin, and it never actually crosses the line. It never even goes near the goal. So why the goal light came on and why the Bees fans a chance in goal, I'm closer to the goal than that was. And I'm the other end of the ice. Face-off being outside does feel a little harsh, but hey-ho, 45 seconds to go on the man advantage. Lightning win the draw. Matt Stewart fires that one into the corner, bounces off the glass. Tries to play the hit on Antonov. Misses that one. Has a second go. And that just feels late. Goodbye into the zone. Holds off one man. Tries to drop it off for Bradley. Shot wide of the net. Spin around. Chance for Rossbottom. Rebound still loose. Bradley. Curlin is just painting me like one of his French girls. It's ripped home! Finally, the Bees get their goal. Adam Rossbottom on the power play. 51-01, his 11th goal of the year. With Will Curlin doing snow angels in the crease. It falls to Rossbottom at the face-off dot and finally fires it through 4 Lightning players and into the back of the net. With just under 9 minutes to go, the Bees retake the lead. Lightning, Rutkiss into the zone. Blows past Harvey Stead. New ankles, please, on that one. Save from Priest. Ross Bottom with the power play marker. Face off to Priest's right. One by Lawrence. Dumped into the corner. Ross Bottom from Bradley and Goodbye, the power play goal for the Bees. Wilstead holding it into the corner. Rutkiss able to dig it out. Falls to Mogg. And Bees able to get it out of the zone. Lawrence back there to collect. Stretch pass, not to anyone. Are they going to beat it out? Chance for that. Priest. Adams let to play it. High stick signalled there. Ben Brown was the man rushing in on goal. Goodbye. Tips that one ahead. Not as far as he would have liked. Falls to Lawrence. Chipped ahead. No one there in the black shirt. Away from Liam Stewart. Kept in though by Ross Green. He's been everywhere tonight. Tries to go down low. Bounces away from Liam Stewart. Baird round the boards. Immediately returned back. Stewart spins away from Nags. Down low. No one picking up Max Stewart in the slot. Tries to go down to Hamill. Blocked by Nags. Goodbye. Able to shovel it round to Nags. He's under pressure from Hamill. Turned over. Hamill can't get it out of his skates. Goodbye. Able to collect it. Baird gets it over the blue line. Antonov, long stretch pass. Finds Vitali. Vitali in on goal. Gianni Vitali round one. Gianni Vitali to the front of the net. Stick save curling. Back to Antonov. Fired into traffic. Blocked in front. Lightning break the other way. 2 on 3. Brilliant move there from, I think it's Ben Solder actually. Drop pass. Tries to go back to Hamill. Can't get a stick on it. Solder. No look pass, only finds Goodbye. Antonov takes the hit from Max Stewart, finds Ed Bradley on the right wing. Bradley shot off the stick, that will go high up into the netting. 6:36 remaining in the third period. So finally a moment to breathe. The important one for Bees fans, Peterborough Phantoms 3, Solway Sharks 1 at the end of the second. Bees in the draw, Ross Bottom. Bounces over the stick of Rose. Lightning will look to break the other way. Ross Bottom. Sends that one back. And the ball to comes, misses everyone. Bradley quite happy to dump it into the corner. Long stretch pass to Wallace, blocked by Morris. Into the zone, Liam Morris snaps the shot on goal, blocked in front, bounces back to Morris. Rebound again. No one in pink able to get it under control. Lightning clear the zone. Mogg from behind his own goal line finds Wilstead, just helps it on its way. Wallace is there. Room to work. Wallace settles on just dumping it in. Bradley finds Wilstead. Kept in the blue line for a moment there by Ben Brown. Lightning have time. Just over 5 minutes to go. Pass over to Lawrence. Rutkiss tries to get past Stead. Does. Escorted behind the net though. Nags able to take it away from him. Immediately given back to him by Ross Green though. And this time Ryan Webb steps in front of the forward. Phenomenal work by Rutkiss. Phenomenal work by the Bees defence. Not letting him get out of the corner. It's going to go back to Rutkiss. Held up in the corner. As the clock ticks down below 5. Harvey Stead finds Nags. Bees will take a second. Ollie Nags will try and get this over centre ice. Chips it ahead and that will allow the Bees to get a change in. Here they come into the zone once more. Lawrence through on goal. Loses an edge, takes a tumble. Antonov collects the puck. Lawrence not a fan of no call there. Vitali through 3 black shirts. Snaps a shot, deflected off of green stick. Back in front across goal. Good poke check by Curlin. Penalty called here. I think it's on the Lightning. It's going to be 2 minutes for elbows. I didn't quite see that one behind the play. 55-49. Wait and see. And it is going to be the Lightning. The Bees back on the man advantage. 55-49 the time of the penalty. 2 minutes for elbowing. On Ross Green again. Bees win the draw. Bradley dumps it in the corner. Foot race to it. Christie wins. Solder will clear it up ice. Liam Stewart. The Lightning very dangerous short-handed. With a blown handle there from Max Stewart. Let Stewart Mogg back in the play. Bradley will collect the loose puck. Bradley over centre ice. Cross ice pass finds goodbye. Back to Mogg at the blue line. Mogg through traffic, kicked aside by Curlin. Cleared out the zone. Mogg. Look to kill a few seconds. Bradley takes it over centre ice. Into the zone. Foot race once more. Solder able to get there first. Rossbottom tries to keep it in the zone, but the Lightning will come short-handed once more. Herman. Lawrence just throws Dan Rose to the ice. Herman's frustrated with it being stopped. We'll wait and see if producer Nick can work some magic on that one. Of course he can. As Herman cuts into the zone, he cuts in on his left-hand side, and Lawrence, I mean, I'll say it nicely, obviously. I'll say it as nice as I can. Dan Rose probably should go to the gym for that one. Lawrence with a hell of a push. Liam Morris is trying to plead his case to Paul Brooks of why the face-off isn't outside the zone like the one at the other end was a few minutes ago. So it will stay inside. 45 seconds left on a man advantage. 2:55 in the third period. Face-off won by Lawrence. Martelli down low into the corner. Herman will get there first. Goodbye immediately on him. Escorts him out the zone, away from danger. Herman takes a tumble. The Beast fans like it more than anything. And another. Puck falls loose to Harvey Stead. Bees once again. It's a dangerous game if you want to sit back. Antonov drops it off for goodbye. Over centre ice. Into the zone. The clock runs down. Goodbye with a shot off the shoulder of Curlin. Puck almost falls loose to Antonov. Bounces over a stick and out the zone. Ross Green returns to the game. 2:10 remaining. Antonov gets a tip on that clearance. Icing waved off. Curlin out of his net to play it. Final 2 minutes of the third period. Rutkiss steps around Bradley. Rutkiss snaps a shot on goal. Saved by Brees. He'll cover up at the second opportunity. And he will hold on with 1:53 to go. All eyes will be on the MK bench. We'll stay 5-on-5 for now. They only need a second. Face-off won by the Lightning. Back it comes, blue line chance, kicked away by Priest. Corey McEwen crashing net. If he was there half a second later, he's got an empty net to tap into. Christie, Curlin is trying to signal to Joe Wilson, he wants to go. Back to the blue line, shot through traffic, blocked by Rossbottom and out the zone. Solder will collect. Wallace steps around one. Finds Rutkiss, cross-ice pass, tipped by Rossbottom, curling to the bench. Shot through goal on Stewart. McEwen, rebound loose, Priest covers up, still coming up, it's trickled in! Just as Curlin makes it to the bench, through a swarm of bodies, we won't know who got the final touch on it, but the Lightning tie it up again, 58-40. No one, Priest had it under control for a second, it's knocked loose, and then it just trickles through his legs and goes in. Good luck trying to pick a goal scorer on that one. And good luck trying to see a goal from that camera angle. There you go, you can have a lovely shot of the fans. Discussion going on now. I think the Bees are trying to plead their case on that one. Nick, can any chance we can wheel behind the goal one again, just to see if there is any complaints being had there? I don't see anything wrong with that one. Priest doesn't cover it up fully. The net's still on, and it trickles in, then the goal comes off. Good goal, everyone. Everyone relax. Lightning dump it into the corner. Tim Wallace has burgled himself a goal on that one. If in doubt, give it to the player coach. And offside for the Bees there. Tim Wallace is 21st of the season. Neutralised face-off. 1:03 left on the clock. Should obviously point out Will Curlin back in his goal. And this went to overtime back in November. We're on the verge of it again, and if you're a Bees fan, you wouldn't have you'd have taken a point at the start of the night. That's all I'll say. But you might not get that point. Here come the Lightning. Liam Stewart at speed. In on goal, Harvey Stead. Good job to take the puck away from him. Stewart blows an edge in the corner. Harvey Stead under pressure from Hamill. Hamill turns it over. Back to the blue line. Here's a chance. Here's danger. Shot blocked. Stewart bundled down in front. The Lightning bench want a penalty. Harvey Stead holding it up in the corner. 20 seconds left. Hamill digs in out. Back to the blue line. Christie. Back down to Hamill. Wallace off the bench again. Christie, across it goes. Down low, Wallace at the goal line. Goodbye for company. Priest will cover up. 4.8 left on the clock. And an exhausted Carter Hamill below us. So 4.8 seconds. Big face-off. If the Bees win it, they'll get a point out with this. Face-off to Priest's right. The Bees will just be looking to either win the face-off or block the shot here. Who loves a puck drop? Puck drop even. Lightning win the draw. Back to Martelli through traffic. Blocked in front, Stuart Mogg. And the buzzer goes. Priest didn't see it at all. Stuart Mogg with the block to send us to overtime. And after 60 minutes, these two can't be separated. Who doesn't love a spot of bonus hockey? The Lightning won it in overtime back in November. They'll be looking to repeat it here tonight. The Bees, well, you got to think in that push for the playoffs, every point matters at this point, and this would have been one they wouldn't have expected. So 10 seconds left on the clock at centre ice on the mini timeout between the periods. Don't know why they've got no music playing, it seems a bit weird. Quickly let's see if we can find other scores for the last 5 minutes. Wi-Fi in the rink being appalling tonight, I apologise. It is Raiders 6, Bristol 0, Peterborough 3, Solway 1, and it is Hull Seahawks 0, Leeds Knights 2 as we go to overtime here in the hangar. Face-off won by Dom Gabai. Gabai, Antonov, Bradley for the Bees. Lawrence, Herman, Liam Stewart for the Lightning. Gabai into the zone at speed. Shot off the stick of Stewart, and that will go up into the netting. No changes on the lines at the moment. Face-off right of Curlin, won by Lawrence. Herman collects. Dispossessed by Gabai. Gabai able to spin away from Herman, finally. Tries to find Antonov, good stick work there by Herman. He loses out, Gabai, no look pass again, that's to no one in a pink shirt. The Lightning break the other way. Herman, he will spin away. If you let him get up to speed, he will cause problems. Here he comes, Rory Herman. It snaps the shot on goal, off the stick of Gabai and up into the netting. Both lines change. We'll see who comes out for both teams. The Bees, it's Mogg, Vitali and Rose. The Lightning, it's McEwen, Rutkis and Martelli. Face-off, Priest is left. Won by McEwen. Rutkis collects. Circles round. Draws 2 Bs to it. Drops to Martelli. He'll try and step round Rose. On his backhand, so he has to circle out the zone. Rose trying to prevent the breakout pass. Martelli goes all the way back behind his own goal. Over to Rutkis. Can't quite get the handle on it. Still able to shovel it over to McEwen. Back to Rutkis. Creating a gap. Shot on goal. Saved by Priest. Off the post! Priest gets back and saves it. Almost a disaster for the Bees. The shot from Rutkis through the screen. And it just bounces through Priest off the post, and Priest jumps on it. All the lines change again. Wilstead, Morris, Rossbottom for the Bees. Stewart, and I think Hamill. No, Solder, sorry, for the Lightning. Sorry, my angle not as good as yours. Solder. Again, he'll take it out of the zone. 1 minute 30 gone in overtime. Max Stewart gets around Rossbottom, who loses stick. Liam Stewart now tries to step around Morris. Pinned against the Zamboni doors. Solder trying to just kick it out of the pile and take Wilstead with him. Puck falls to Morris. Spins away from Liam Stewart. Solder immediately pounces on him, and we go back to where we were. Liam Stewart skates to the bench. We'll see who jumps on for the Lightning. As it falls to Solder, no one is going to pick it up, and I think it's Rory Herman. Poked down to Max Stewart off the side of the net and wide. Herman does indeed come out for Liam Stewart. Rossbottom. Hit from Mack. Kicked loose, falls to Wilstead. He'll hold on. Morris skates to the bench, as will Rossbottom. In fact, both teams will. Bradley, Gabai, Antonov, Herman, Lawrence, Martelli. Bradley over the Bees' blue line. Tries to find Gabai. Good stick work from Lawrence. Puck knocked loose, foot race to it. Antonov gets there ahead of Martelli. Martelli able to block the breakout the first time. Turned over to Herman. Herman trying to find a shooting lane. Snaps a shot off the blocker of Priest and wide. Antonov held up by Lawrence. Bradley able to find Antonov. He'll try and release Gabai. Wayward pass. Martelli beats it to it. Gabai able to poke it round the D-man. Gabai in no man's land. Hit from Lawrence. Gabai takes it away from him this time. Only for a second. 1:40 to go in overtime. Martelli to Herman. Antonov to the bench. Vitali comes on for him. Now Goodbye will head to the bench as well for Dan Rose. Liam Stewart on for Dylan Lawrence. 90 seconds. Martelli to Herman. Knocks it round Bradley. Dangerous from Dan Rose. Herman crashes the net. Goes a bit too close for comfort on Priest. The Bees fans don't like it. Rory Herman played with a bit of an edge tonight. The whistle had gone by this point. I think it's more of a case of being held up with Bradley. 1:19 to go. Rose, Vitali, Mogg, Rutkiss, Stewart, and another. Bounces back to Solder. It was Mr. A another. Rutkiss. Spins away from Mogg. Back to Liam Stewart. Rose takes the lane away from him. Stewart will go back. Final minute of overtime. Lightning up the right wing. Little stop and go in front shot. Tipped wide by Rose. Broke his stick on the play, or by Mogg even. Broke his stick on the play. Liam Stewart down low with company. Up into the glove of Priest. He'll hold on. 43.8 left on the clock. Both teams will change. Morris, Goodbye, Antonov. And the Lightning will stack the deck. Martelli, Lawrence, Herman. Lawrence wins the draw, out the zone. Martelli's little pass to Herman, return to sender. They try and stretch the Bees apart. Pass to Lawrence, kicked into the corner. Antonov will go with. Lawrence tries to spin away from danger, carries it out in front, leaves it for Herman. Herman tries to find Martelli, blocked by Goodbye. Still finds Martelli. Martelli shot, save Priest, and again. Priest not happy with the second chance there from Martelli, but he'll hold on. 11.1. So big draw for the Bees. Wilstead, Dan Rose, who is the man they often call on when they need a big face-off win. And they do get it. Rose finds Wilstead. Herman hammers him into the boards. Wilstead quite happy to return to sender, and Wilstead is going to give away a penalty. And Wilstead really taking a dislike to Rory Herman. That penalty is called. 0.8 on the clock. I don't think it's going to do anything apart from mean that Wilstead can't take a penalty shot. 64.59 time of the penalty. Chance for one shot. Stead will head to the box. I imagine 2 for roughing. I think Rory Herman is going as well here. Rory Herman is not going to be able to take a penalty shot, I think. Rory Herman heads to the box as well. 64.59. I think both are getting 2 minutes for roughing. I didn't quite see the calls there. Herman is in the box, Wilstead in the box. We'll have to wait for the calls. Wilstead definitely got 2 minutes for roughing. I saw that signal. I didn't see one called for Herman from where we are. So we will have to wait for any announcement. Here we go. Wilstead 2 minutes for roughing. And Rory Herman 2 minutes for cross-checking. So both in the box, 0.8 seconds. Timeout MK Lightning is the call with 0.8 on the clock. Wallace and Wilson will try and draw up one opportunity. You've got to win the draw and snap the shot faster than the man in the box can press start, stop. that timeout neatly blown dead. They didn't bother putting it on the centre ice clock. So here we go, 3-on-3. There's still some talk between the officials going on here at the penalty box. Possibly trying to work out if the players can take penalty shots. It's the only thing I can think of it being, or whether or not it should be 4-on-4. Personally, I think with 0.8 on the clock, let them play 3-on-3. If the Lightning can score on this, fair play. So here we go. One chance before the shootout. Puck drop, Lightning win the draw. Diving stop by Vanya Antonov. Lawrence won the draw. Liam Stewart had made the ground to get to the back post. And Vanya Antonov throws himself in front of it and makes the save. If it had gone in, it would have counted. We go to the lottery that is the shootout. Both teams walk away with a point. Who is taking the bonus? Herman out the box. In other news, Peterborough Phantoms 3, Solway Sharks 3. Well, we're just as confused as you are at home. I've seen many different penalty shots this year, unfortunately. Last week in Swindon, both the goalies were allowed to stay in the goal for the entirety of the penalty shots, which you're supposed to go to the bench. Coin toss, I think, taking place for who goes first. First time I've seen that this year. So both goalies in their respective nets. Answers on a postcard for what happens next. Looks like the Lightning are going to go first. So Lightning up first. Liam Stewart will be the first penalty taker for the evening. Liam Stewart, one-on-one, Britton Priest. And fires it wide. Remember, best of 5 for this. Vanya Antonov is first up for the Bees. And Liam Stewart chirping the Bees bench as he goes back. Words exchanged, it's been like that all night between the two sides. Vanya Antonov, the whistle goes, one-on-one. Saved by Will Curlin. Will Curlin does have a penalty shot win here in this rink when his time as a Bristol Pitbull. He's looking to make it number 2. Dylan Lawrence up next for the Lightning. Steps Lawrence. Fires it through Priest's legs and in. Never looked in doubt, sadly. Lightning take the advantage. Out steps Gianni Vitali for the Bees' second shot. 1-on-1. Vitali out wide. Scores! Drew curling out wide and able to backhand it past the netminder. It's 1-1 after 2. Tom Zrutkis will be third for the Lightning. Able to roof it past Priest. He managed to get it off the leg pad and in. Again on the backhand. Up and into the roof of the net. Dom Gabai up third for the Bees. Bless him, Marcel Ballas down below is nervously chewing his nails. Gabai posting in. And it's 2-2. Who blinks first is the question. Max Stewart up fourth for the Lightning. Saved by Priest, he fires it up into the glove of the netminder. And the Bees will look to Josh Smith to gain an advantage. And it trickles in under curling and in. Tim Wallace will step up with the game on his stick. The Lightning have to score. It's a stick that has been hastily retaped from what I can see. If Wallace misses, the Bees win. Here comes the coach. And Priest makes the save! The Bees win it in a shootout. Delayed reaction, but finally, the men in pink pour off the bench. And that push for the playoffs for the Bees has seen them take out the Wildcats and the Lightning in the last 2 weeks. It might not mean much to most teams, but just getting to the playoffs would be an achievement for the Bees after the last few years. And it's a shootout win, 5-4 here in the hangar. We'll of course have man of the matches for you shortly, following the handshakes. Well, it looks like the Raiders will win. Eyes will obviously be on that Sharks score. And the Sharks now lead 5-3 in Peterborough. Massive 2 points for the Bees, that takes them to 43. It looks like the Sharks will make it to 41, that gap will stay at 2 points. And the Bees play the Raiders on Friday night before going to Solway on Saturday. The Lightning, obviously, attention will turn to the National Cup final. So as we move on, man of the matches. Firstly, for the visitors this evening, the Milton Keynes Lightning. Ashford. This is a presentation to one of the Bees fans for help with Jordan Headley when he dislocated his shoulder here in November, which was a hard sight to see, trust me. So the first time Jordan has been back since then. Jordan with an appreciative wave to the Bees fans as well. It was hard to see on that night, a call for blankets. Luckily, obviously, some medics on site helping us with that one. Right, now we can move on to man of the match for the Lightning. It's not the usual speed we usually have them, unfortunately. And goes to Liam Stewart. Man who was everywhere tonight. He will take the empty box. Don't worry, the beer's already in the changing room. Well, MK Lightning fans, that gives me enough time to say as the boys go for a lap of honour. Thank you for joining us on either occasion, either here in the rink or on the stream this year. Hope you enjoy the rest of your season and the impending playoffs, and more importantly, good luck in the National Cup final the rest of this month with the Hull Seahawks. Let's face it, any team that goes 23-1 at home probably deserves at least some silverware on the season. Good luck for that one, and we'll see you at some point next season. Then I believe it's shirt off his back for the Bees next. So Ryan Webb will step forward and present his shirt to what can best be described as the world's smallest shirt off the back winner. And then we'll have man of the match for the Bees. Which on the basis of tonight could be for anyone. And it goes to Liam Morris, a man who has very quickly become beloved here in the rink. He takes the man of the match beers for tonight. Lee Morris, for what feels like at least the 10th time this year, signs a cap and will launch it into the crowd. See who clears the ice. He hasn't done the last few weeks. Makes it the block A, or row A. Well, as the Bees will go for a lap of honour. And 2 big points on the night. The shootout win over the Lightning. They head for what is possibly their biggest weekend of the season if they want to make the final playoffs in the top 8. They go to Solway on Saturday. They're in Leeds on Sunday. But more importantly, it's Friday Night Lights here in the hangar as the TSI World Bees welcome the Raiders to town. 7 o'clock face-off in what was originally meant to be the only Friday night game, but has now quickly become a make-up day for a lot of teams. They will take on the Raiders in the battle for the 7th, 8th and potentially 9th spot. We'll be here live from, well, me in particular, 6:45-ish. The stream goes live at 6:15 if you're looking for some hockey on your Friday night. Thank you for joining us here this evening. And producer Nick, you can hit your little grey button.